Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Simon Leach, welcome to the studio. As you're all aware, I've been working on making a pottery toolkit. I've now got one finished, it's weighed up for postage rates, etc. and I thought I'd just show it to you. So let's go down here to the wheel head. I'm just going to attach the camera here onto the boom. Just bear with me a moment while I do that. That's it. Now, switch on a few lights, a few extra lights. There it is, folks. Just going to run through with you what is in this toolkit. So it's almost finished. I'm probably going to put something on the outside, some writing, something like along the lines of "keep practicing toolkit." Okay, so let's see what's inside. See what treasures we can find. So basically, we have a tool roll like that. I'm just going to go through the items that are in here. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a bit of a cough. We have number one item here, a sponge on a stick. Very useful item. This one also is, as you can see, is calibrated here down the side in inches. Probably for ones that are going to Europe, I'll calibrate it in centimeters. So it doubles up not only as a sponge on a stick to get water out of your pot that you're working on, but also you can very quickly and easily, handily use it to measure the width of your pot at the same time. Okay, so that's that, sponge on a stick. I've also got in here another stick which you can use as a gauge to put into a lump of clay on the side of the wheel. That'll help you in your throwing consistency. We have here excuse me, we do have here this is a piece of nylon actually with toggles. What I will do, I will also supply an extra piece of nylon, an extra length, so if it breaks you can make up a new one. They do break occasionally. You can you can see that the toggles, one is bigger than the other. That's because the big one stays inside the throwing splash pan here, the big toggle, and the small one hangs over the side. Okay, that's so it always remains in the wheel. Next we have a stick. Just a simple stick, but it's got the right angle on it there. You can also double up a bit as like a rib on the side of the pot when you're throwing. That's that. Dear, dear. What do we got here? We've got a piece of chamois leather, which I've just written on "use me gently," and it's coloured, so it will stay coloured in the water and will be easy to find, because you know what leathers are like, they do tend to disappear, don't they? Next we have here the needle, which just goes into a little sheath like that. I've got a red dot on the end, that means that's the end you lift off. Okay, now comment to make about that. Here is an ordinary commercial one. Well, they're very thick here in the cross section of the needle, much too thick in fact. So this being a lot thinner doesn't create so much drag when you put the needle in to do a cut off. You'll find that a lot easier to use. I've got also a couple of trim tools here. This is the original one I had, but which was written on incorrectly. I'm not actually going to be writing that on there, I don't think. I've just done a signature on it though for people. There it is, and it comes with a little sheath to go over the blade there, because I have sharpened it and I don't want the corners to cut through the tool roll, the cloth here. And then I've got another one of these, which is your strap tool with a wooden handle. Having a wooden handle does make a difference, believe me. It really gives it a good feel. And so there's that fella. I'm also including into the kit a small laminated card, which just is simply some keep practicing tips, and there's a few sort of troubleshooting guide there to help you if you're having trouble. And being laminated, you can stick it in a lump of clay and just sort of stick it on the side of where you're throwing, and if you're having some problems you can refer to it. That's that fella. And that's the kit. Now it's going to be sold, it can be sold like that, complete. It can also be sold without the strap tool, simply because with this, if I put the strap tool in, it pushes up the postage somewhat, and it might be advantageous to buy that separately. Again, also this turning tool also will be available to purchase separately, both of these items. So, and I know what your next question is going to be as well. Okay, Simon, how much is it all going to cost? Well, I've had to rack my brain here a little bit, and I've had to cost it all out, and I'm sort of coming to the figure of 35 euros, which I'm trying to do an all-inclusive price, so it includes the postage. So we are looking at 35 euros including postage anywhere in the world. I haven't yet put it on the website because, to be quite honest, I'm a little bit. Some people have said, "Oh, you can't if you send that across here to the States, here, they won't let it through because it's got a needle in it and because it's got sharp implements." Now look, I'm a bit ignorant about all this. If anybody has any information about that, please, I would really appreciate if they could let me know anything on that front, because obviously I don't want the toolkits to be detained, in customs. So if anybody's got any advice on that one, I'd really appreciate that. What I'm going to do now in the next video clip, after I finish this one, is I'm going to actually start using these tools, because I've made these tools, but I haven't actually taken them for a test drive. I'm fairly confident that they're all up to scratch and they're going to work, but I must, of course, test them before I offer them. So there it is, folks. That's the toolkit. Hope you like it. If you're, say, disappointed, or you think, "Oh, what a pity he hasn't put that in, or he hasn't put in something else," then please come back to me and let me know. I'm trying to do something, that everybody will like. It's very difficult to satisfy everybody's wants and needs, and I am also trying to bear in mind the weight of it and keeping the cost of the postage down. So there are some items that perhaps you could probably get at your local pottery supplier, that there's not really much point in me putting them in, because I'm just trying to put in a few, the sort of basic items that I think would be good to have. Okay folks, this is Simon Leach here from Spain. Here we have the new toolkit. Please give me some feedback, and thanks for all the feedback you have been giving me. And I'm sorry if I haven't answered everybody individually, but I'm doing my best. Anyway, there we are. Okay folks,